Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 54 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where I'm out and about in the nether looking for bees. Well, that's a little bit untrue. I've already found bees. What I've found in the nether in terms of natural world gen bees so far, and I'm pretty sure this is it, is hellish zombie bees and glowstone bees. I got 2 glowstone, I got 3 hellish zombie, and since there's a glowstone right here I snatched that one up just so that we have 3 and 3, a nice even amount. And then we're gonna slash home. Between episodes, I've been kind of poking around a little bit inside JEI and inside the Resourceful Bees guide to figure out what we need to do. To kind of get a feel for, like, here's all the things and stuff, right? So as you can see, everything's kind of doing just fine. I'm trying to, like, formulate in my brain how things are gonna look. Oh, I got a gas spawn egg from killing a ghast out there. That's cool time. Alright, I'm down with that. Let's see, I'm just putting away some junk that I don't necessarily need in my inventory at this exact moment, just to try and keep things clean, just to try to keep things organized. It's not going well, as you can see. That's pretty standard. You know, dire inventory issues is not an uncommon thing, but it is what it is. Boop-a-doop boop. Beautiful. Alright, so start looking at what we need to do. So what I would like to eventually get towards is diamond and emerald bees. So emerald bees need diamond bees, easy peasy, and then we need to get a slimy bee. It can be found squishing around in the same swampy areas as their terrestrial relatives. So that seems pretty straightforward. So diamond bees, we're going to need to breed lapis and quartz bees together. Lapis is a combination of water and sooty bees, and I found a water bee out and about in the world. I've got one of them somewhere. Yep, a couple water bees, good to go. A couple glowstone bees, a couple hellish zombies, which is what we're going to need for quartz bees. Quartz bees, you can't see it in JEI as far as I can tell. But if we look at quartz bees, we will see that under the breeding category, there's an entity mutation. An IC bee will turn into a quartz bee if a pollinated hellish zombie flies over it. So kind of like we did earlier. So I think now might be that good time to set up the glass. Now we've got some connecting glass, and that's going to need clear glass, right? Is connecting glass? No, clear glass is probably what we're going to want. Remind me which is which? Connecting glass looks like this, and clear glass looks like this. Yeah, I definitely like the clear glass better. Now, neither of these break well, but that's okay. We've got unlimited glass, effectively, right? So we're going to get as much connecting glass as possible. That's just regular glass. Don't we have glass on automate-ish stuff? Aren't we, like, auto doing glass? I mean, I can auto craft it, but aren't we, like, glassing down here? Why you no glass? Yeah, you have 512 glass. Are you doing the weird connecty thing again? Are you doing that weird thing again? I'm going to assume that you are, and that's not cool. Alright, and now you're going to take clear connecting glass and turn it into clear glass, right? Because that's the glass that I like and want to build with. Alright, so let's check out building. You can find this recommended design on a few things, but apiaries have a nice pondering setup for it. This is the gist of what I want to try making. It doesn't look too terrible. This is a good structure for mutating bees, it says. Basically, you want to surround the beehive with glass so that bees can't get out except in the front. They'll pop out, they'll fly over, they'll pollinate, and then they will fly back and transform the bee underneath the whatchamacallit, the trapdoor. So we're gonna need a trapdoor, a bunch of glass, and we'll figure out the rest as we go, right? So let's get our clear glass. We're gonna need a trap door. We're gonna need some, that's about it. That's about it, right? Maybe some dirt, maybe some flowers, we'll see. What do hellish zombies, that's the one that needs to fly over, right? If we were to look at the quartz, we would see that for sure. It's the hellish zombie. So what do hellish zombies like to flower with? Mushrooms? So do they have to mushroom? Is that it? Or can they do, like, anything? Looks like mostly mushrooms. We could do some mushrooms. Maybe. Maybe not. We have no mushrooms? Yeah. Yeah. We have to find some mushrooms. Luckily, the nether should have us everything we need. Sound like a plan? I mean, there's these things. I'm assuming they work. The crimson fungus. But I wouldn't mind getting some normal, good old mushrooms anyway. Aha! See, there's another glowstone bee. Here we go, mushrooms. Boom! Love it. Okay, you guys go away. And that'll work. So where should we set this up? Because I'm thinking, there's a couple things I'm thinking. One, I might want to set something like this up somewhere-ish. Maybe like not super close to our base, but also not super far. That would be cool to set up as like a permanent resource generation thing, right? Because once we get our quartz bees, then we're probably going to want to mutate netherrack into nether quartz ore, right? And that would be kind of cool. So if we set up something like this structure, right? But longer, so that there's like maybe 5 or up to 10 blocks underneath here, that would be super cool. All right, so if I'm measuring this correctly, what we're going to want is something like this. Okay, and then we're going to want the apiary here. So let's get one of these apiary dudes. Or, not an apiary, we'll probably want a hive. Let's just go with a tier 1 beehive. That should be fine. And I'll just grab one of these acacia dudes. And remember, bees, we learned last episode, really like coming out of the front of their hive. So I think it's actually important that the front of the hive faces the interior structure. Now what I'm going to do is set something like this up. And what I meant to do was make these things into bricks. I don't know why I didn't do that. But let's get our exchanging gadget here. And does that sound like a plan? Yes, excellent. So I had a cool idea. There's basically a 3x3 area in here that you might want to access, right? Because we're gonna have a glass block here. We're gonna have a dirt block, let's say there, and that's where we're gonna put our flour and whatnot. Right? And then we're going to have a trap door here. And then the bee is going to go in there. So like getting in here to manipulate the bee coming out, the flour, we might have to change every now and then. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if we were to maybe make this a force field instead that I could turn on and off? Right? How cool would that be? Now, I'm very doubtful of the fact that this is going to work, but I'm going to try block mimicking the clear glass. Yeah? I mean, it might work. So I'm going to throw down a little bit of power here. Okay, so that should be powering up. Shield will be mimic, and then we want clear glass. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Redstone on to activate, and then we're going to want our wrench. Cool. And then we're going to want a lever. And what I'm suspecting will not work will be the connected textures aspect of this, but we'll find out, right? Yeah, no, not even a little bit. Holy cow, that is not even close to working. So no longer will we be mimicking transparent shield texture. Does that sound cool? I mean, that does sound cool. And what we could just do is like a nice whitish, meh, like a cyan-ish. I really want something like super clear. Invisible? Well, that does sound cool. And you should be solid for all, by the way. Okay. I mean, it's cool that it's invisible, but also it's not cool that it's invisible. Solid shield texture. I kind of like transparent, but I wish I could adjust the transparency a little bit. Make it slightly less transparent. Trying to figure out what the difference between these two sections is. That's pretty transparent. Not bad. I might just make it completely invisible. That might not be terrible. We'll see. We'll see. I just don't like that I can't tell if it's on or off. You know what I mean? Like I want some indication that it's on, while also not blocking my view of the bees too badly. That doesn't look too bad. I think that's pretty good. We'll stick with that, right? So now I can go in here and change this up. So what I'm gonna do is then get some mushrooms, right? And we're gonna want our hellish zombie to fly over an icy bee. I might want to replicate him. Can I get more icy bees? How does that work? Because I only have one icy bee, right? I guess I could just breed him with any other bee, and we would get more of him? Is that fair? Alright, so just for fun, what I'm going to do, and hopefully this works out. What city bee need to breed? I don't know even. Come here, little bee. Maybe I'll breed you with an iron bee, just because he's the one who's out at the moment. As soon as I get the iron block that I'm going to need, he's going to disappear. Forest bee, that one needs wood, right? I believe that to be true. Alright, bees. Psst. This is the part where you come over here. Make an icy bee. Maybe. Maybe not. The snow bee just completely spurned his advances. She's like, nope. Alright. I just want to make another icy bee if I can. Worst case, I could always get another one. Alright, after further experimentation, I don't think two bees that don't breed will breed, if that makes sense. I was thinking it would be like other breeding mechanics where like you could have them breed and you might get an icy bee or you might get like the forest bee, right? I don't think that's how it works. I think if they don't have a partner listed in the resourceful bees beepedia, then you're not going to get them to breed together. So like for example, the lapis bee for breeding, like water and sooty bee will make a lapis bee, and these guys will make this. So like these guys will only breed in this way, right? Like lapis will combine with lapis to make lapis, but he won't combine with like forest, and you might get a forest, you might get a lapis. That's not how it works at all. So that's something we're going to want to be aware of. But that's cool. But I'm not too worried about it. What I'm going to do then, right, is get ready to set this guy up, right? So we're going to say, you're going to go here, Mr. How does mushrooms get planted? Where can I plant them in daylight? That's a good question. All right, so I think I can get mycelium with a little bit of fungi. That is 10 millibuckets and a single piece of dirt. And this metallurgic infuser should make mycelium for me, which will be cool. And then we can plant the mushroom in broad daylight, right? I believe that's how it works, my friends. Yep, called it. Nice. All right, so then remember, if we want a quartz bee, right, then we need to have an icy bee on the ground. The hellish zombie should fly over the icy bee, and it'll morph into a quartz bee. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to pop this dude down, and we're going to say that your dude is that. You're going to go there, and then we're going to turn on the force field, right? So what should happen is he should be like, ooh, pollinating. He's going to fly over the icy bee. He'll go into his thing over there, and then icy bee will turn into quartz bee. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, too close? Are you too close? Is that the problem? He might have been too close. Then maybe what I want to do is tick accelerate you so that he finishes doing his thing real quick. He should come out, and then we're going to move the honey, the beehive. We're going to move it back one to here. Okay. As soon as he gets out of there. There he goes. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to... Hey, don't get angry at me. Oh, he's angry too. Sorry, buddy. Be as angry as you want. Be as angry as you want. Be as angry as you want. Get it? Alright, and then you're gonna go here, Mr. Tier 1 Beehive. And hopefully that'll work. Just give it a little bit more, you know, spacing. Okay. Alright, be as angry with me as you want, Buster. Yeah, you guys can both attack me, I don't care. I'm really thankful that, you know, my thorns does not bother them. Wouldn't that be annoying? Alright, Grumpies, calm down. Have you calmed down? I think they've calmed down. Hey, 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 hey. There you go. Cool. Now, hopefully he won't pop into the hive quite so quick this time. We'll see. It worked! Look! It's a quartz bee! It did it! Nice. Alright, so now we're gonna get Mr. Quartz Bee out of here, and that's cool beans. Get it? Cool beans. Now, where was this icy bee, you suspect? Maybe up north? Let's fly up north-ish. Before I do leave, though, I should probably fill up my meat thingy. I should automate that somehow. I should do something where, like, I put it into a chest and it, like, exports out of the chest. Like, something ender pouch. Right? Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, so off to the north real quick, and I will be back once I've found some semblance of a bee. Whoa, check this out. I think that's a whale. I gotta imagine that's a whale, right? That's probably a whale. Alright, so let's collect this dude, right? So now we've got our quartz bee, which is cool, by the way, and which also will get us quartz, which I'm gonna absolutely do, right? So quartz bees can mutate netherrack into nether quartz. We're probably going to take advantage of that. But if we breed that quartz bee with a lapis bee, we should be in good shape. Now, lapis bees are bred with water and sooty bees, so that shouldn't be too bad. So let's see. Lapis bees are bred. So I'm going to need seagrass times 4 and a block of coal. Do we have any seagrass? No. Block of coal, not a problem. Seagrass may be a problem. We'll find out, but we'll see what's up. So maybe over to this river, there'll be seagrass. I don't know if I need shears or not for seagrass. Maybe seagrass needs shears? Shears, 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 shears. I mean, I'm here. I might as well go town, right? Okay. So then water bee plus sooty bee, right? Let's smoke these guys out. Okay. Now, where is my buddy? This guy, I think, is the one that had the water bee in it. Maybe not. Do I have a water bee in here? Is that where it is? I do have a water bee in here. I don't know if we had one, but it's all good. Sooty bee, you're with me, sir. Hey, look what I got for you, buddy. And that should be lapis bee. Hooray! Lapis bee. Yay, that's cool. Okay, good times. I might need to put some of these bees away, to be fair, because there's so many things going on. But I'm having a lot of fun with bees. Can you tell? Can you tell Dyer's having a good time? Now, where'd little buddy Lapis Bee go? Here he is. Now, I'm assuming, sir, that you can be bred once you've come of age, and I'm also going to assume that you need blocks of lapis. How are we on lapis? We're at 8,000 lapis. Do you think we can spare some blocks? Yeah, I think we can. So you're gonna come over here, buddy. And we will get you to grow up. Cool. Now, do I have my quartz bee on me? I do. Alright. So yeah, no, you just chill there. You just chill. And then for the quartz bee, don't teleport now. Don't try and teleport away from me. We're going to need 2 blocks of quartz. Okay. Come on now. He should be, boom, grown up. Cool. So you two and you. Diamond bee. Sweet. That is awesome. I'm definitely going to put my quartz bee to work, by the way. Now, where'd Mr. Diamond bee go? There he is. Hey, little buddy. Now, I'm assuming that Diamond bee needs diamond blocks to speed up his growth. How are we for diamonds? Probably not enough that I feel comfortable burning a bunch, but we could probably just do a few to kind of speed it up. Now, actually, you know what? Here's a good time to test. Let's try something real quick. Hive. Can I get a tier 1 hive? I was going to test this. Why don't you go inside this house, little bee? Is there anything in particular you like to flower with? Any flowers will do. I just want to test this. If we tick accelerate it while he's in there, do this. Come over here. He's all like, what should I do? I don't even know. I'm a baby bee. Come on, little guy. Do bees like to go in their home when it's nighttime? I feel like maybe yes. So maybe he'll head for his home, which is here. He's like, oh, it's nighttime, I better go to sleep. Now he's got 1,000 seconds left. Or no, is he gonna pollinate? He might pollinate. Okay, cool. So he's got 1,000 seconds left before he does his thing, right? Before he grows up. But if he's inside the beehive, will tick accelerating the beehive make him grow up faster? That's a really good question that I don't know the answer to. First things first, go inside the beehive. Come on, dude. You can do it. I believe in you. He wants to hang out with his funny little friend at the forest bee. He's like, I want to go play outside. Come on, dude. Get inside. I'll wait for him to go in the beehive and then we'll be right back. I'm trying to lure him to the beehive now. Come on, dude. Go inside. This is not a weird request, right? Just go in your home. Hooray! He's in there. All right. Now the question is, will he pop out a lot more mature? Right? Because that would be cool. That would be super cool. Because this will be a nice way to tick accelerate the growth of bees, because we'll learn that when they're inside their hive, they respond to tick accelerating, you know, the tile entity that they live in. So that could be neat. Let me sleep through this night now, because I do want him to come out, and we'll be able to test this experiment that we're doing. Yes, and his age is 136 seconds, so 800 seconds passed. Yeah, that's definitely, that worked. I would say that absolutely worked. I know you want to go outside and play with your friends. After you're a grown-up, you can. Oh, hey, look who's a grown-up. Boom. Now, here's a quick question. Quartz times 2, please. When you pick up bees and put them in a bee jar, it kind of resets some of their data. Does it all reset their last breeding time? Like, can you guys breed right away? No, he doesn't want to breed just yet. So they're going to need to chill for a little bit before they're ready to breed. Which is fine, I kind of want to put them somewhere safe-ish, because they were a little tricky to get. A little tricky. But hey, we've got a diamond bee, and that's pretty awesome. So now I'm thinking what would be neat would be setting something like this up, because diamond bees can do block mutations, I believe, right? So diamond bee mutations can convert any stone into diamond blocks, 100% chance, and they can do 10 of them per iteration. And there's diamond honeycombs, right? So diamond honeycombs, when you process those in the centrifuge, you have a 20% chance to get a diamond chunk, which, as we know, can be like processed pretty nicely, you know, with stuff, with the crusher spirits. So, I mean, diamonds aplenty. All we need to do is set up something like this, but maybe 10 blocks long? How far away will bees look for things, for flowers? Bees usually venture up to 22 blocks from their beehive to find something they can pollinate, or to attack someone. So, how should we set something like, should we have like a bunch of like straight paths? That like we put a bunch of bees in here, like maybe 1 or 2 diamond bees, right? And then we have like a refined storage constructor destructor setup to like place and destroy stone blocks basically here. Like we don't need this no more, right? I might keep this just for specifically for my, you know, transforming bees into other types of bees, but we could have stone blocks along the bottom, and then the bees could just fly over, pollinate a flower, fly back, and convert all the stone into diamonds on his way back. And that would be neat to set up. I feel like that could be cool. Where we set that up is a whole nother question. Maybe somewhere around here-ish. Maybe just out in this field. And then like we could build like a beehive-y type building around it. I keep saying I want to build buildings around things, but then I never do. But that's dire for you. All right. Let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time and look into doing that. And then the other thing I might want to do is look at the apiary, because I feel like understanding how the apiary works is going to be an important task. Also, the other thing I'd like to do is automate doing this, so that I don't have to worry about, like, collecting my bees stuff anymore, right? Because that's, you know, there's a lot of honeycomb going to waste on account of the fact that it's not automated yet. So next episode we'll automate honeycomb, might look into setting up the thing for the bees to fly to, and then also probably check out apiaries pretty soon. All right, for now, Double 20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.